All right, thanks, Dan. Well, being a girl in a male-dominated sport, never an easy task, but one Youngsville teen is proving that she has what it takes to compete with the big dogs. This morning, I'm sitting down with Camryn Reed, a professional go-kart racer who's proving she can hang with the best of them.
Parenting and more with Katie is sponsored by Our Lady of Lourdes Women's and Children's Hospital, recently named by Newsweek magazine as one of America's best maternity hospitals 2023. From conception to delivery, we're here for you through all maternity.
Make sure there's nothing else loose that would come off.
Racing since she was 9 years old, now 17, Camryn Reed is taking the trip of a lifetime. She and her dad tuning up, adjusting, and practicing before heading to Valencia, Spain, representing Team USA in go-kart racing.
55 inches max rear width, Camryn, so we're legal.
The road to Spain, not an easy one. Camryn having to overcome some challenges along the way, the biggest being a girl in a male-dominated sport.
It is intimidating. When I first started, there was a lot of things said to me, a lot of actions on track that, you wouldn't see normally. It was a rough start, but once I started to kind of get out front and show that, I can run with anybody, I feel like those feelings started to change a little bit. Every now and then I'll still hear something, on grid. It's normally coming from the parents saying, don't let that girl beat you or do whatever it takes kind of stuff. But I don't really let it get to me. Honestly, it's just like any sport where people, badmouth each other. If they're just intimidated, they know that I have the speed to beat them, and so they take it personal.
With the backing of her family, Camryn learning to not worry what others say about her and her chosen profession. Instead, focusing on ways to improve her skill, getting better with each turn on the track.
And I'll watch other people's videos, kind of study the track layout and the things that I need to know to make sure that as soon as I get there, I'm on pace and quick enough to, be up front. And then, we go from there. As soon as we get to the racetrack and we get out on track, I do a few laps, come in, have whatever complaints I have about the go-kart, talk to my coach. He'll make the changes, and then we go out again, and we just continue to do that until we're up to pace, and then the race weekend starts.
Her dad behind her every step of the way, not only cheering Camryn on, but working on each and every kart she drives. Also making sure that she does some of that work, because he says to be great, you have to understand the mechanics of what you're driving and how each move you make in that kart on the track affects the outcome of the race. Starting off as something she thought looked like fun to now racing at a professional level.
Anybody should be able to go out and try it and find something that gives them joy and gives them happiness and allows them to, find a career in or find friends, meet people. And racing's done that for me.
Camryn is showing all young girls that if you put your mind to it, anything is possible.
Well, there is a fundraiser, right?
So there's a fundraiser for Camryn. So everything that she does is grassroots. Like, she doesn't have all these big sponsors and people behind her. She does have some, but not a lot. So to get her to Spain, so that way she can race. Also, we have the dates and where you can watch her race. If you want to, I think it's YouTube. But anyway, I have all that posted over on KATC.com.
You were telling me the different kinds of go-karts that they have, that some that you're allegedly strapped into and some that you're maybe not.
Yes, okay. So that was a question I had. Like, when you get in there, are you strapped in? And she's like, no, they would prefer that you fly out if you get into a wreck, because otherwise you could pin yourself against the wall, you could break a neck, whatever it is. But, she has a helmet, all the protective gear. But her mom comes out. Well, her mom comes out at one point and does the whole mom thing. She was like, that seat is way too big for you. I hope that you guys are going to have a smaller seat, because they had to build a spec car, the one that you saw that she's practicing with, because they can't bring all that to Spain. They have cars ready for them there.
Right.
But she has to know how it works.
Exactly.
All the things. Let me tell you.
Camryn's going to win it all.
She's amazing.
Good luck to her.
She's a 3.9 student running for student council.
That's it?
Doing all the things. I'm like, girl, how do you do all of this? Yeah, she's amazing.
That energy wasted on the young, right?
I know. Can we have just a smidge of that? That'd be great. That'd be great.
Time is coming up on 6.